I'm going to wait for everyone to log in. I have not looked into a person this deeply in quite some time. I have not looked into the psyche, the record of a person this deep in quite a long time. And since I've been doing these meetings. And to be honest, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because I feel like we wouldn't be doing this deep of a dive into a person. Especially, you know, what's so crazy to me, and we have a lot to discuss. What's so crazy to me is that we are living in a time where your president outright lies to you, mishandles health crisis, calls people names from the White House press room, and I still have to, I felt like for this one, I had to play both prosecutor and attorney for not even a presidential candidate, a vice presidential candidate. Okay? A vice presidential candidate. She's not even at the top of the ticket. And so what I did, what we're gonna examine, is we're gonna take a look into her record over the years. Okay? We're also gonna look at background, family life, because all of that matters now. All of that will be up for debate. But the first thing that I want to say is this. For those people, and I've seen this online, for those folks, it's funny to me, and I'm talking to specifically black people right now. It is so interesting to me that when a black person runs away, let's say a biracial black person, because we really got to get into the colorism piece here, okay? I came ready tonight. We got to get into the colorism piece here. When a black person who is biracial does not want to claim any piece of their heritage and chooses to align more with the other race that they are, we love to say, "Oh, you black. Oh, she thinks she not black." We love to say that. "Oh, she thinks she white. Girl, you still, no matter if you mixed or not, you still a nigga." We love to say that. Okay? We love to say that. But here we have a woman who went to a HBCU, Howard University, is in a historically black sorority, aka Alpha Kappa Alpha. Okay? Her mom is Indian, a cancer researcher. Her father is Jamaican. He's an economist. He worked at Stanford, I believe. Parents break up when she's 7. Mom raising her by herself in Berkeley. She gets bused to a better school in a predominantly white neighborhood for 3 years. Hence that comment when they had the debate and she was like, "That little girl on the bus, that was me." So that's where that came from. Okay? We have a woman who actually embraced both sides of herself. And I'm seeing posts about her being black enough. Now, we're going to get into her record. Because shit hit differently when you read it out loud. But I get very annoyed, especially when it's someone who is running a race that a lot of us would never be able to run. And we question, oh, she's not black enough. She's not really black. Someone posted a picture of her with her mom who is Indian. Like that was supposed to be like, you talking about this Kamala Harris? Either way, she's, first of all, is a black person. She is a person of color, and I don't like to use that term a lot because I feel like that sometimes gets used to dismiss black people in a conversation. But she is really, Kamala Harris is a woman of color. That's just a fucking fact. So let's just throw that argument out right now. Yes, she is married to a white man. Great. Okay, I feel you. You may feel some kind of way about that. But quite frankly, who she's married to is really none of your fucking business. Because the man sitting in the White House right now is married to an immigrant who posed naked in fashion magazines. She married a businessman. She leveled up. Not saying that her marrying a white man is leveling up, but she married someone that was on her level from a fiscal standpoint and a career standpoint. So I don't want to hear like these arguments about race and her not being black enough and questioning that. She's a fucking AKA who went to Howard University, bitch. What more do you fucking want? Okay? Now, let's get into this record. Okay? Let's get into this record. I took notes, bitch. Now, I used several sources, from local newspapers to national newspapers. I ran the gamut. And I put together a little doc sheet, a little spreadsheet, a Word document, since bitches had so much to say. Okay? We're going to get into record, and then we're going to get into why I think she was picked, because we have an idea of why she was picked, but we don't really know. So I can only offer my opinion. But we're going to go off of facts. So the first thing I want to say is this. Black people represent 13.4% of the total United States population. Okay? 13.4% out of 100. Actually, the Hispanic and Latin population is really, I think they're actually, it's more of them than it is of us in this country now. So you're only 13.4%. So for those of you, and now I'm going to talk numbers, political logic as we get into this record, because I want you to get an idea of everything, okay? So that means the beloved Barack Obama did not win. Even if every black person in America voted for Barack Obama, he would still need other ethnicities, if we're just breaking it down by race, to win. Okay? That is also why in our previous meeting, I said that I don't think Joe Biden is going to pick a black person or a black woman. It wasn't because I don't think that none of those black women, Val Demings, Susan Rice, I heard even interviewed Keisha Lance Bottoms. It doesn't mean that they're not qualified for the job, but if we're playing a fucking numbers game, who the fuck would you pick? Especially in a time where the country is this divided. Y'all gonna make me come about this cake tonight. So let's use some fucking logic here. Okay? Now, as far as the record, we're gonna go back in time. We're gonna go back. This is a time machine, bitch. Okay? Time machine. Okay? We're gonna go back in time. So, Kamala Harris. Now, we know she attended Howard, okay, in D.C., majored in political science, a.k.a. passed the bar in 1990. So she ain't new to this, she true to this. This bitch been in law since 1990, bitch, since In the Heat of the Night, since the Golden Girls series finale, bitch. She's been in the game for years. It made her animals rule to the shit. I'm about to read her fucking manual. Okay? Now, after passing the bar, she joined the Alameda County in California prosecutor's office in Oakland. Okay? She was an assistant district attorney focusing on sex crimes. Okay? Sex crimes. So she focuses on rapes at that time. You know, a lot of different, sex cases, sex workers, trafficking, shit like that. Bring back our girls. So in 94, and this is kind of here or there, but this I got this piece from Politico. In 94, she started dating Willie Brown, who was a staple in California politics, who was the Speaker of the State Assembly at that time. He was 30 years older than her. So I'm going to keep it 100, bitch. She was doing what she had to do to make a move. This is politics, bitch. You don't always get ahead because you the best for the job. Okay? Sometimes you get ahead because you give some bomb ass head. I'm not saying that she did that, bitch, but I'm just saying. Okay? Now, Brown appointed Harris to the California Unemployment Insurance Appeals Board and the Medical Assistance Commission. Okay? So she has experience with medical assistance appeals. Those positions paid her around $80,000. So she was getting $80,000 in 94, bitch. She always had a coin. One thing about her. Okay? And that was on top of the amount of money that she was making as a prosecutor. This was in 94, bitch. Okay? In 95, Willie Brown, the guy who was 30 years her senior, okay, that gave her them positions and said, all right, sis, we dating, sis. Okay? I'm going to hook you up with some coins. See, that's what I'm talking about. Get me a man that's going to get me a motherfucking job. Okay? One thing about Kamala, she ain't say, can you give me some money? She said, can you give me a position, bitch? While y'all out here talking about WAP, you need to, WAP, bitch, you need to be talking about how that man you laying up with can get you a JOB, bitch. Okay? It's rules to the shit. Kamala wrote you a manual, bitch. Okay? Now, in 95, Willie Brown became the mayor of San Francisco. Later that year, Kamala hit it. Kamala hit it, bitch. I keep fucking her name up. I'm so mad. Kamala hit it, bitch. She said, all right, it's not working out. And she was quoted as saying she concluded there was no future in our relationship. I guess so, bitch. He the mayor. He got you a job. It's nothing more for us to discuss at this point. So when OJ was in the Bronco, she was getting out the relationship pronto. Okay? I'm just saying. I did my research. Okay? Now, after being recruited to the San Francisco District Attorney's Office by a homeboy, a homegirl, a colleague, a homie, where she was working at in the Alameda County office, Harris made a crackdown on teenage prostitution in the city, reorienting law enforcement's approach to focus on the girls as victims rather than as criminals selling sex. Okay? So, good thing here. Okay? She has a background in sex crimes. She goes over to the San Francisco District Attorney's Office and say, look, stop locking up these young ass girls. They out here trying to make it happen. They ain't got a lot of options. They ain't getting no education. They out here prostituting. Stop locking them up. So she was out here working for the girls. Okay? That's a lot. That's what it is. Okay? 5 points Gryffindor, bitch. Now, in 2003, she ran for district attorney in San Francisco against incumbent Terrence Hallinan, who was her former boss. So she said, bitch, 2003, that's when Beyonce's debut solo album came out. She was like, bitch, I'm crazy in love and I need your job, bitch. She ran in that. Okay? She was elected in a runoff election with 56.5% of the vote. When she won that election for district attorney in San Francisco, she was the first black woman in California to be elected district attorney. So Kamala she's the woman of first, bitch. First black woman in California to be district attorney. Okay? Now, that same election year, and this is just a side note, Gavin Newsom was elected mayor, succeeding Willie Brown. So, she knew all these motherfuckers. Newsom is also now the governor of California. So, let's look at that timeline. And also is a good friend of hers, bitch. So, all these politicians, it's like any other job. It's any other industry. Politics is a job. It's an industry. It is what it is. You gotta have friends in politics. It's just like everybody lives for the squad. They still homegirls. If it's a squad for what you like, guess what? It's gonna be a squad for shit you don't like. So you gotta take the good with the bad, niece. Okay? Now, during her first 3 years as district attorney in San Francisco, so when she got in the office, the conviction rate jumped from 52 to 67%. So she was locking motherfuckers up, bitch. She was locking motherfuckers up. But you the district attorney. What the fuck else you supposed to do? Help me understand. You are the attorney for that bitch for San Francisco. She's basically the attorney for San Francisco, bitch. What else she supposed to do? Now, here's an important piece that I think shaped a lot of the decisions that she made later on in her career, or during her career before she became a senator. Okay? One of Harris's most controversial decisions was in 2004 when she declined to pursue the death penalty against a man who murdered a San Francisco police officer by the name of Isaac Espinosa. At the funeral, now this is a gagger, bitch, because we see this lady on TV all the time. She's a Democrat. It is what it is. I told you I was going to be a prosecutor and a defense attorney. We laying it all out on the table tonight. Okay? At the funeral, Senator Dianne Feinstein delivered a eulogy in which she criticized Kamala Harris, who was in the audience, prompting a standing ovation from the hundreds of officers in attendance. She would battle against the police department and be shunned by them for the next 10 years of her career, for a decade. So let's set the scene, bitch. And this is a good example of defunding the police. Because the police unions are gangs. I know that may be not nice. I know by saying that, they may see my fat ass on the street and it may be all she wrote for me. But they're gangs. Police unions are gangs. It's no other way to put it. It's no other way to slice it. They are gangs. Once you get on the side of police, the bad side of police unions, it's a wrap for you. Now picture this. She said, "No, I'm not giving this man a death penalty." Maybe it was more to the case. Maybe it was a few other things. Then you have Dianne Feinstein, and this is the thing where I get so mad when we as black people, especially when black women go in on other black women that they don't like. Because all that, like I said earlier today on Facebook, all that sisterhood shit goes out the window when it's a bitch you don't like. Okay? Now, you have a black woman who is, at this time, district attorney, who said, "No, we're not going to do this." But then you have a senator go after the district attorney at the funeral with the police unions. You think Dianne Feinstein would have did that shit if Kamala Harris was a white girl? Hell motherfucking no. But because this black bitch said, "No, I'm not giving this man the death penalty. I don't give a fuck if the police unions don't like it. I'm going to stick to it." But at a funeral, she shaded the fuck out of Kamala. Okay? We're going to lay it all out tonight. I came to fucking play. All right? Now, later, as California Attorney General, Harris declined to support 2 ballot initiatives that would have banned the death penalty, raising accusations of political opportunism and inconsistency on the controversial issue. Now, that's something that keeps coming up with this woman. Inconsistency. Okay? And you got a point. But ask yourself this. And I just want to throw this out here because I'm not advocating for or against. But I find myself on this show, even though some people think that I don't, advocating for black women that black people tend to like to throw away. Okay? And my thing is, I just like to offer perspective. Because I feel like we lack perspective sometimes. Okay? Now, she was battling against the police union, the police departments for not sending that man to death who killed the cop. We don't know the circumstances. No, I didn't research the whole case because, quite frankly, researching all this shit was a fuck enough. Okay? In a day. So forgive me. If you want to research the case, bitch, it's called Google. Now, if you're battling the police department for a decade, that's going to kind of skew. You don't want too many battles. Because guess what? In politics, if you want a career, you're going to have to make some decisions sometimes that you may not like. And that may come back to bite you in the ass. But at that point in time, you got to make a decision. And that's the part that people forget about sitting in the big chair. If you ain't never been a boss, if you ain't never had to lead people, if you ain't never had to sit in the big chair, if you ain't never had to make tough decisions, then you don't know what it's like to have to go to the table and bargain with motherfuckers to put out one fire to keep another one from starting. See, it's a lot of people that never sat in a big chair, but got big opinions. Now, she declined to support the initiative to ban the death penalty, which, okay, she didn't go against the death penalty. It could have been a number of things involved in that. Guess what? If she did support the ballot initiative to ban the death penalty and the shit went through, guess what would have happened? If some serial killer didn't go to death for something, oh, Kamala Harris, she voted to ban the death penalty. Now look what happened. Okay? Now, here's where shit gets a little sketchy. I can't dress this up with what I'm getting ready to read. She gotta take this L. This is a black eye. She gotta take this L. Okay? She was under scrutiny because during her time as the San Francisco district attorney, a technician, this is an employee now, stole cocaine from the district attorney's crime lab and mishandled evidence. Kamala didn't want the shit to get out that one of the technicians stole cocaine, so she didn't say anything. She didn't inform the defense attorneys, okay, on the other side. By her not informing them, about 600 to 1,000 drug-related cases had to be thrown out. Sis, you gotta take that L, sis. You gotta take that L. I mean, that's an L, sis. I can't even defend that. So she ain't telling. So that's a black eye. Is it the worst thing in the world? No. Let's not act like, oh my God, one of the technicians turned out to be a motherfucking fiend. She ain't wanted to get out that it was a fiend in the district attorney's crime lab, so she ain't told the defense. Hey. Now, here's another issue that I think is interesting, because I know that this particular issue, like I said, we researched, bitch. I know this particular issue is going to split some folk, what I'm getting ready to talk about, right? So in San Francisco, in 2010, she supported a law that made truancy a misdemeanor and punished parents who failed to send their children to school, which caused the truancy rate to actually drop. She sent letters to San Francisco public school parents each year, threatening them with citations for truancy. And the 2010 law to make it a misdemeanor for parents whose children miss 10% of school a year without a good excuse. The punishment would be a $2,000 fine, jail, or both. So let's unpack this a little bit. Why aren't your children going to school? Up until they're 18, they are your responsibility. Okay? Okay? She sponsored the law. She supported it, rather. But I feel like this, and I'm not a parent. I'm not a parent. But I know my mother, who worked sometimes 2 jobs, still made sure my ass went to school. I was held accountable. She got off them 2 jobs and she still checked my notebook from time to time. She still looked at my homework. Parents, you should be accountable for your children. What else are they doing during the day if they're not in school? Now, granted, some would say that law is a little harsh and it's tough on parents, and you know, a lot of these kids are probably low income. Their parents probably can't afford the $2,000. But like, as far as I'm concerned, and somebody just said it in the chat, like back in the day, like my mom used to tell me, like they always had truancy officers and shit like that. So my thing is, why is that like such a big deal? Like, you ain't never had a truancy officer, bitch? So they tried to read her for filth over that. Okay? Now, that same year, her second term as district attorney, Harris ran for California Attorney General. Okay? A lot of people thought she wasn't going to win. Harris was declared the victor. And I want to read this. I want to read this in its entirety. Because this is a case for all of you, my vote don't matter, bitches. Okay? In her second term as district attorney, Harris ran for California Attorney General. Initially, few people thought she would win the race. She was a woman of color from liberal San Francisco who opposed the death penalty, and she was running against Steve Cooley, a popular white Republican who served as Los Angeles DA. The race was so tight that on election night, Cooley made a victory speech and the San Francisco Chronicle declared him the winner. 3 weeks later, all ballots having been counted, Harris was declared the victor by 0.8 percentage points. Okay? So sometimes, bitch, you gotta take that shit through the wire, to the winning area, and you gotta be with you. I'm no risk at all. That bitch was given through the wire. And she won. Now, here's another L. Now, back when the foreclosures were happening, in like the early 2010s, late 2000s, okay, the California, when everybody was losing their home, they was foreclosing because they was getting these McMansions and shit that they knew they couldn't afford. The shit collapsed. Everybody started losing their homes and shit. It was a fucking mess. The California Department of Justice recommended in 2012 that Harris file a civil enforcement action against One West Bank for widespread misconduct when foreclosing homes. So the Department of Justice was like, look, they're giving out these crazy ass loans and shit, foreclosing on people's houses, people losing their homes left and right. We need to go ahead and file some civil shit. Kamala said no. Guess who was the CEO of One West Bank? Steve Mnuchin, who is now the U.S. Treasury Secretary, bitch. That's an L, bitch. Because now you gotta think, had you went ahead and followed the recommendation of the Department of Justice, we might not have Steve Mnuchin sitting in the U.S. Treasury. This is the same man who were foreclosed on people's houses. Remember, his girlfriend or his wife or whatever you want to call her came under fire because she was posting every designer she had on Instagram. So had Kamala followed the recommendation they'd have got Steve Mnuchin. Now, the argument could be filing a civil enforcement action could have took up more taxpayer money, more taxpayer resources. You could say that. You could say that. There's a point there. She didn't know he was going to the Treasury. But that goes to show you sometimes you gotta do the right thing. People losing their homes. Here's another thing. Now we get into the nitty-gritty. Police brutality. Notice that I got quiet, bitch, because I can't defend this one. Kamala refused to investigate the police shootings of 2 black men in 2014 and 2015. She also didn't support a 2015 bill in the state assembly that would have required the Attorney General to appoint a special prosecutor who specializes in police use of deadly force. In 2015, Harris required body cameras for California Department of Justice agents, but didn't support legislation for mandating them to be worn by all police officers. So, to a certain extent, she didn't support the body cams. She didn't go forward and investigate the police brutality. And to play devil's advocate, there could have been a number of things. She's already had an entanglement. Oh, bitch, I actually said that shit. She already had an entanglement with the police department for almost 10 years. That was a gross, in my opinion, misuse of judgment. And that's one of those things, that's one of the few things here that I think haunts her. A lot of this other stuff, knowing how politics work, how relationships work, this one is kind of tough, especially as a black woman, as a woman of color. It could be a lot to that. And you may want to go and investigate that full story. I'm not here to prosecute Kamala Harris. I actually like her. You know? I know she's done some things that aren't the best decisions ever. Okay? But no person is perfect. In life, have you ever made the decision, the right decision every fucking time? No. Joe Biden has a record that's not great. Donald Trump has a terrible record. Just in life. And as a black woman in that arena, we know there was some things that she had to probably compromise on. Okay? And everybody's not going to agree with that. And that's fine. That's fine. But here we are. Now, you can argue about, that piece of her record. She's a district's attorney, attorney general, whatever. It's her job to work for the state. That's her job. That was her job. But no candidate has a perfect record. And the ones that do, show me how many pieces of true groundbreaking legislation that they got through. See, in life, I think we tend to forget that you got to get your hands dirty. Ain't nobody clean. In no industry that you go to. Yes, we all go in with great intentions for the most part. We all go in wanting to fight the right fight. I don't think when Kamala graduated from fucking Howard, she was like, I want to lock a bunch of niggas up. I don't believe that. And I think that it's unfair. It's unfair, okay, to hold her to such a purity test that a lot of y'all sitting in this fucking chat right now did not do with Hillary. And she was the fucking nominee, bitch. My concern is that I'm looking at, if your argument, yes, you can be upset about her prosecutorial record. I hope that's the word. I hope I said that right. Grammar police, don't come for me. It's been a long day. But no man is an island. No politician is perfect. No lawyer is perfect. No doctor is perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I would rather have Kamala than a lot of what's out there now. And we could talk about, oh, this person, he should have picked this person. He should have picked that person. Well, the reality is, he didn't fucking pick them. Okay? So we gotta move the fuck on. But what about my friend? Your friend ain't get picked. Okay? Also, too, people picking, and Joe Biden said this, and I feel him on this. He said, you have to pick people who you can govern with. What the fuck he look like picking somebody just because you may like them or their record may be perfect, but they may be a nightmare to work with? Also, he has a relationship with Kamala. Kamala was good friends with his son, who died from brain cancer, I believe. So they have history. There's a history there. But the reality is this. Susan Rice, her ass is at home. Val Demings' ass is at home. Keisha Lance Bottom is in Atlanta trying to convince you motherfuckers to wear a mask. So here we are. I don't care if she's not the blackest woman ever. We need to step out of that colorism shit. Because some of the comments I saw, oh, she's not really black. It's egregious. And let's not forget, Kamala is a skilled debater. Kamala was roasting the fuck out of Kavanaugh. Sessions. Y'all lit for her then. Oh, that's my girl. Bitch, you better go off. Yes, girl, go off. Y'all was living for the soundbite on CNN. Because y'all love entertainment. So y'all was living. Because it was like, yes, black woman. At that time, she was a black woman. We got to cut this shit out, man. We are less than 3 months away from the fate of this country. Because I can't do 4 more years of this. And I'm going to be honest with you. Every day when I watch the news, every day when I walk the streets, I am a gay black man in inner city America. I got a couple of targets on my back. And this president ain't helping me. He ain't making it better. He making it worse. I can't afford you 13.4% of the fucking population. You say, okay, I'm going to bring my guns. Half of y'all can't even fucking shoot. You can't aim. I go to the gun range. It's old heads in there that'll clean your fucking clock. You're not ass in there talking about, yeah, because I'm going to get ready. Bitch, you're not even skilled. You're not even doing what you need to do. Can you grow your own food? Can you sew? Half of y'all don't even know how to motherfucking cook. But you talking about, yeah, we gonna go out in the streets so you can get fucking massacred. Black lives matter. All black lives matter. But guess what? In a country where you're only 13.4 fucking percent of the vote, you gotta work with motherfuckers. It take a team effort. You think because you live in Chicago, or you live in Atlanta, or you live in D.C., that you deep. Forgetting about your brothers and sisters that live in flyover country, that tiptoe around active KKK cells and neo-Nazis. You think because you live in Los Angeles that you the majority. Yeah, a lot of us, we went to school. We in positions. I don't want to negate that. But you are not the majority. So stop fucking playing. And if you want to be honest, from an aesthetic standpoint, Kamala Harris's look, and now I'm just going to be 100 with you, speaks to white America. I know it's not right. I know that shouldn't matter. But let's talk fucking turkey. Let's keep it 100. If you're only 13.4% of the vote, okay? And you gotta do campaigns in fucking Wyoming, okay? Wisconsin. You need somebody that some kind of way they can relate to. And I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Let's not play this game. We've been having these meetings for 2 years now. I feel like we're at a place where we can have open dialogue. Because they're not going to tell you the fucking reality on TV. Kamala Harris is a skilled debater. She has a working knowledge of law and legislation. She has a look and aesthetic that a lot of white people in middle America can process. She also can speak to her Indian heritage, which may capture some more votes. From a fundraising standpoint, she's an AKA. So she gonna bring out that money to the campaign. She's an HBCU alumni. So now you have HBCUs now saying to their students that they're trying to beg to come to these schools that are underfunded because we're not giving the money to them. Sure, come to Howard. You can be a VP candidate. Even if you don't win, this is what we turn out. And to be honest, like I said at the beginning of this broadcast, I didn't think he was going to pick a black woman because if you want to play the numbers game, it's going to be an uphill battle. But if he was going to pick a black woman, Kamala has a polarity to her. If he had picked Susan Rice, half of y'all would have been like, oh, okay. And probably wouldn't have batted a fucking eyelash. But y'all know Kamala. She made you feel some kind of way. That's the sign of a political star. That is the sign of a star, period. That is the sign of somebody who, whether you love or hate her, can galvanize people in some form or fashion. I'm going to wrap this up because I got an interview at 8. What time is it? Y'all done got me worked up. It's 7:58. We done been on here for almost a damn hour. In closing, I just want to ask you to not be so hard on each other. I just want to ask you to give this black lady a chance. The same way you was willing to give all these white folks a chance. The same way you was willing to give all these men a chance. That's all. And if they don't win, okay. But don't blame her for that either. Because I feel like she gonna do what she need to do. We need to be talking about how Biden's campaign has not really, this is like the first joke in the arm of the campaign in quite some time. Because if we're going to be real, his social media campaigning fucking sucks. His television campaigning fucking sucks. And I know you're saying, well, social media and TV ain't everything. It is when half of the country staying in the goddamn house. But on that note, y'all have a good evening. Stay blessed. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the bell at the top for notifications. If you feel so inclined to donate, my Cash App and Venmo are both Dapper Dan Midas. You can follow me on social media at Dapper Dan Midas. I appreciate y'all. It's always fun. Y'all have a good evening. I'm going to do this interview and then I'm going to start watching some more episodes of P-Valley. Y'all have a good night.